Want some rye? Of course you do.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to the stream. I am Bogus Meat Factory. How are you guys doing today? Hey, look, the urge has come. I had some lunch. I got some stuff done this morning. It is time for me to play some Book of Travels, a game that I have dearly loved and I want to spend a lot more time doing. Today is a really big day because it is the day of the tea auction in Myrt, which means there's a special little quest that we can do only at this time. No worries, Minty. Have a wonderful night. Minty's heading to bed. No worries, dude. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. That means the world to me. Get that watch streak, baby. Go, go, go. So we got Zarkem Edna Tarim, who's in the Western Verb right now. We just finished a quest for them. Delivering a message. And what's in our bag? We have a bunch of stuff. Oh my gosh. We have a few things we need to do, but more importantly, we need to go head over to the island of Myrt to get ourselves to do the quest for the tea auction, which is a really big one, and it's a really fun one. You get really fantastic gear for doing it, so like it's a real big incentive for our character to get that big boost. And we got interlocking machine parts we can deal with too. Nice. So we get a little something here from that as well. Hungry, so we gotta eat some food. Oh yeah, industrial pliers. It's an extra mechanics. In the offhand, a spirituality -1 though. And a simple shiv can go in the offhand. To humor. Sakura, how are you, my friend? Well, that'll buff my mechanics up to +4, I believe, which would be really good. And let's put it on there right now. The industrial pliers going in the hand. How are you doing, Sakura? How's the morning streamer life? It's going well, especially with something like this. This is like the perfect day stream for me. Like I really wanted to be playing more online games in general, and this is the ultimate like day stream. I'm very happy with it. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Let's eat some barberry to soothe our little upset tummy. How are you this morning? We're heading over to Myr to get to the island of Myrt, and then we can go to the tea auction, which is gonna be so much fun. So I did a bulk of I had like for the wiki entry for this, I had to do all of it. I had to completely rework this wiki entry for this, because it wasn't complete nor even remotely complete, and it's really fascinating. Need to find a way to organize a more regular game of City of Heroes. I have so much fun with that. Yes, I really want. Oh man, Sakura, please, yes, I want to play some City of Heroes with you too, because that's a game that like I really enjoy. It's fun to play. It's fun to play as an MMO. It's arguably the most fun I have playing an MMO, City of Heroes. And like I want to do some of those bigger group stuff, like to do the bigger things, because again, I don't do that much. While I love EverQuest and it is arguably like my favorite MMO, and I find it to be brilliantly designed in a lot of ways, the game itself isn't nearly as fun as City of Heroes is. City of Heroes is just a lot of fun. Heroes, man. City of Heroes is just... You get to be like, the amount of like, the most brilliant thing of it is just how the character creation works, and how that, that ability to make whatever you like, and it really makes it fun to have that character, and you feel really connected to them, and you really want, like, you really love that character and will stick with them the whole way through. Oh yeah, hold on. Sorry, 1 second. I gotta get OBS up on my other computer here and get to recording this. I have to record this as well for posterity for myself, because I'm a dork. Yeah, EQ is a slow game where you are at risk. City of Heroes is fast, powerful, superpower fantasy. Exactly. And it feels great at what it's doing. Let's talk to the esoteric official. As a representative of the Mystics Union, please let me welcome you to Braided Shore. If my second sight does not mislead me, I can sense that you have some magic in you. Don't be shy to ask any of the Union members for advice on mystical topics. Ravenleaf University has 3 separate faculties for the magic arts: knot binding, brew mastery, and wind voicing. Each art form has different requirements, and none are exclusive. A person can be talented in several of the mystic arts. It comes down to something. Hold on. This record. Zoink. Okay, we gotta get going quickly though, because it's time. Oh, there's people I want to talk to though. We gotta talk to these people. We're gonna catch the next boat. So this is a woodwalker. Blossom and Briar, Beetle and Bug all find home in a wandering heart. I've never met a woodwalker before, which is why I was like, oh, let's go talk to them. Bounty of the Puppet Master increased further by the council. There's a town crier talking. And Malkasu. And any old Askin, yeah, okay. Yeah, talking about the Askin folk. Mirror Lighthouse failing. Master voice Kareem something. Oh man. Home devastated by fire and the burnings. Family forced into vacancy. Hello, Nomad. You Kaleem seem to get around a lot better than the rest of us. I need a message delivered to the Western Bird Junction. We did this. I'm sorry, dude. I just did that for you. We're not doing that again. Hello, dear. Yes. What did I get? I made friends with the deer. And he gave me deer droppings! A dry ball of naturally processed foliage. I got deer poop. Hey, cat. So I'm giving them cat or pet treats as a thing, and you get XP for doing that, which is like fun. It's a fun little thing to do. Let's see.
Sit yourself wherever you wish.
House Jahan Baronite. If I get to do the quest again, I'm a merchant of Baronite. Yep. I'm looking for a courier. Yes. Hook me up because I'm heading that way. I'll take it. Thank you. Yeah, so he wants us to deliver a thing to Mir. I've heard seafood turns your hair gray when you get old. We should get more cattle on the island. Really? That's a city visitor. That makes a lot of sense. City folk. Psh. All right. At some point, we're gonna need to get a blade. Some point. Not today, though. not right now. We have a tea auction to get to. Had me a good lunch today. Oh yeah, we're going this way. There's the paper trader for a journal. I should write in our journal, man. I sometimes have a bad habit of always kind of feeling like I have to rush, and like I don't slow down sometimes. So like progress must be made. We must move. Yeah. Yeah. Talking about the temple. Let's just wait here. There's a... What are you? Just a fisher? Yeah, you're just a fisherman. But I always feel that need to rush, to move, to make progress, to always be going. Like at all times. And it comes at a detriment sometimes to the game experience. Something I'm always having to deal with. Alright, so this has got a spirituality +1, a physicality -1. You're going to do this a lot, where you're going to be switching your items around to adjust your skill points overall in order to handle a variety of different tasks. So, like, in the case of, like, getting into an endeavor that requires a lot of mechanics, you want to switch into your mechanics gear. And if you're doing a social thing, you want to switch to your social gear and to your physicality gear. Typically, what you're going to see the bulk of is physicality and mechanical, and spirituality. You don't see as much social unless you're talking to a lot of NPCs. There's not too much compared to everything else, though. The social skill isn't used nearly as much in comparison. There's some instances where it does happen, but it's not as predominant. Boats arrived. So we'll deliver the cog, and then we'll go in and do that tea auction. So that happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays. There's also special, like, markets and things that happen, too, on certain days and certain times. There's, like, a crazy, like, black market, night market that happens on certain nights. Oh, Sakura says they want to play Star Wars Galaxies and maybe other MMOs. Don't tease me like this. My wanderlust is too strong in this world, Sakura. I don't know if I can contain myself. I don't know if I can contain myself in that regard. Like, I would just be like, I would legitimately just be like, if I'm playing one of them, I can't play the other one. And someone would be like, oh my gosh, I can't. I gotta focus. And so, like, I'm kind of limiting. Saturday afternoons won't be good for me, but I will definitely try to watch them. And just because I got families and kids stuff, it's just all. But I love online games and MMOs, and there's so many of them, and I can't juggle a bunch of them. Like, I have to play just one. And, like, I will occasionally join Sakura. Yes, I will occasionally be able to have time to join, for sure. And absolutely you do. And so, like, it's so hard for me, because, like, I was going to be like, oh, EverQuest is going to be the one. And then I started talking to my friend Keyglyph, and we started talking about Book of Travels, and I'm like, Book of Travels is the one. Because EverQuest is, like, always going to be there. It's always going to be there. It's iconic. It's never going anywhere. And eventually, when my daughter is old enough, she's going to be playing that with me. She's going to be my co-op buddy. We have talked about this, and they're very excited about that day. And it's coming up, man. It's coming up. Maybe over the summer, even. Which would make my mind explode. But, yeah. And so, Book of Travels may not be. And also, it evolves. And I want to see that evolution. And I want to highlight that evolution. It's valuable. It has worth in that regard. Alright, so we need to head over to deliver our cog real quick. Then we'll talk to us on our way back. Lip, how are you, my friend? I realize the chance is 1,000,000 to 1. Do you have any master? She wants to know if we have any master, master iron. We get level 5. Have a cog. What does our agent in the Western Outpost send me in my hour of need? Oh, well, it's better than nothing, I guess. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, we got a knowledge point added. Traveling musician. A dark star shone over Casa the night the troubles there began. Like housekeeper apprentice. Oh, are you one of those nomads? I try to learn everything my father knows about tending the lighthouse. And? Hiya. Papa's worried because the light is weakening. There are cracks in the light's reflector, Papa says. If only we could make new, shiny tiles for the light. It seems no one knows how those particular pottery tiles are made. Once there was a child visiting from Kuro Orchard who had a shard that was just like the ones we need. The kid promised to find more for us in return, but she never did. Papa and his friends, the Wind Mystic, whisper about scary things that may happen if the light fails. They tell me not to worry, and all they do is trade folk tales. But the tone in their voices when they think I cannot hear them gives me the creeps. Ooh. Lip puts out the quote, "A good prison is just like a poorly run summer camp." Indeed, my friend. The Tamar Boathouse. Yep. This well met, stranger. I run this lighthouse, and I'm trying to teach my daughter to do the same. In the night, the beacon must never be allowed to fail. Visiting ships and our own night crabbers depend on our light, as do all sea vessels in a fog or storm. Yeah, and it's failing. The lighthouse is failing. And you're like, oh, they talk about how that could be a really bad situation. And what could that mean? And we're going to get into that, I think, after this. Let's see. City visitor. Yeah, let's talk. We're talking to everybody because, like, we learn new things. Sometimes it's the same, sometimes it's different. Should you see someone covering their face with a glittering net, you'll be looking at a member of the Crystal Skulls clan. Good to know.
Hello.
Be careful where you cast your water in the wild. Your bush of choice might be an omen. Cast your water as P. Excuse me, I have to go cast my water. We're going to say that now every time I have to go use the bathroom. Excuse me, I have to go cast my water. Ooh, yes, we just got a thing that made our mechanical 4. So we made it just enough. Happy about that. Let's see what we get. Nothing good. Part of some unknown machinery, dented beyond use. The metal fitting of an unknown machine part. That wasn't too good, considering. Cast your cares upon the waters and cast your water upon the your cares. Yeah. But could be an omen in disguise. We're just going to make our way across. What is this? This is a traveling adventure?
Northern Wind Traveler.
Apparently, the Casa sewers have double guards outside the workers' entrance these days. Ooh.
Pay attention to the Northern Wind Traveler.
Pay attention to the northern wind. Rattled adventurer. Oh, what's my sociality right now? I have a... I thought I had a shirt that made... Oh, there, I got sociality +2. We're good. It says, hey, you have no idea what we've been through. Nothing to talk with you about. No, Sem. And now I'm going to sociality with you. Ah, Saturday D&D is going to be going on for you soon. Pass the cider. How to find the hidden temple? You first travel to the Jade Urn, then you search the bushes to the north. You won't find it on any map, but it is there, I promise you. If you go, friend, just promise me one thing. Don't go alone. Oh, I'll go alone. You can't stop me. Waiting child. There's no bad outside weather. Let's tie wreath of nettles and heather. There's the narwhal researcher. Tell us about narwhals. I feel like that's just a developer. There's like one person on the development team who just fucking loves narwhals so much. I gotta let everyone know. Did I tell you about the narwhals? Okay. It is time. You can see the boats have arrived. All of the great houses have come in. It's like there's a beggar here as well. Hello, sir. Oh, soil worms. Okay. You know what? Have a Tombuck flywheel. And I'll take all your soil worms. Oh, whoa! It does double the price. Oh, I see. There we go. Take 11 of them. Thank you, sir. There's the tea master. Wind's blessing, traveler. Please speak to our dedicated host instead. An echoing cavern, a chorus of voices, a staggering imprudence. There's the harvesters talking. The tea fields look so different during the day. We may look like idlers to uneducated eyes, Sem, but you will soon learn that in Myrt we work during the night. The delight of drinking Myrt tea never loses its appeal to me. Oh no, we don't need that. Okay, let's go.
Hey,
Okay, let's see. House Yahan attendant. This is the camp of House Yahan. I am Garo, Baronet of Yahan. Please state your name and your business. I'm Steve. Wait, I believe I know of you. We received word that a Kaleem matching your description aided our mistress Yahan Jazella. We did, just now. In low voices, I beg you. As you appear to be sympathetic to our house, we'd like to enlist your help once more. Once again, a pouch of precious tea samples has gone missing from under our noses. It is well known that the sniffer dog working with the auction guards can sniff out anyone attempting to smuggle Myrt tea off the island. It is possible the thief has hidden what they stole somewhere on the island. If you could retrieve the stolen tea sample pouch and perhaps discover the culprit, the House of Yahan would be most grateful to you. So we'll be looking for shinies. That's going to be a big thing. But we also got to talk to everybody. The House Nem attendant. This is the camp of House Nem. I am Amal, Baronet of Nem. May I inquire about your name and your affairs with our house? Have you spoken to the other houses, Seb? I don't like the looks they have been giving us. It is a guarded secret that the Yahans keep losing some of their belongings every time we are here at the auction. The Nem's whisper of a thief. I just know that any funny business will be kept within the noble houses themselves. If a thief was suspected to belong to any house, no call for a warden would go out. The affair would be handled internally. Even if hired external help was to be used, only discreet agents would be considered. There's something over here. Yeah, it's a little bag. Is that our tea? Nope, it's a leaky perfume sample. We'll take it, though. Let's see. And so, like, these guys don't have anything to say, but when we find the tea, they'll have something to say. So we're looking for shinies. And little... They'll kind of appear as little brown splotches on the ground, really. You'll see them. And you'll kind of know what they look like when you see them. But that's what we're looking for, is little glitters. I'm going to talk to all the houses. Ooh, locked strongbox. We can open... Oh, no, no, no. It's not going to be in here, but... This is just for us to get some XP and get some loot. Large bundle of straw. Nice pockets. Bundle of knot rope. When I was small, my distraction was boxes when I played with sticks. Now that I've discovered the ways of rope, I am big and full of tricks. Silky the Mystic's Child. Ooh, +1 spirituality and a speed. Nice. Winds scatter seeds. Ooh! Welcome, Mortal Recordings. Welcome, Raiders, one and all. Can we get a shout out to Mortal Recordings? How are you today? It's a pleasure to have you. Welcome, Raiders. What were you playing today? Ooh, oh, of course, duh. VNC Virtual Nightclub. We beat it last night. Hello, we beat it last night. Such a strange game. And I love it. But, oh man, what a trip it was. What's great is, too, is that, like, we didn't do everything in the game. And we got into, like, a situation where we couldn't do everything in the game. We were actually in a position where we needed some of the digital drugs to do some stuff, and we couldn't. We didn't have it. But we still were able to get the end scenario full of the worst code. And you know what? It shows. It shows. That's the thing. Oh, someone's here. Someone's here doing the tea thing as well, it looks like. He says, greetings, Sem. Yeah, allow me remind you that our Myrt teas are only traded in bulk and then only our Monday and Thursday dawn harvest auctions. I have, however, a fine assortment of tea paraphernalia to offer you, many of which play a critical part in our tea preparation process. Why not trade with me and bring home a sliver of Myrt tea making magic for yourself? Yeah, so like we couldn't get the chip that we need to give to the cyborg dude, like Sideshow Bob stepping on all the rakes. Oh my gosh. It shows in the game's code or in the gameplay that the code is gnarly because there's so many instances of like something not triggering and then triggering, and like how there's just always this kind of this struggle. This struggle is real of like trying to get things to do what you want it to do. And then not to mention stuff that just doesn't make a lick of sense, like that vampire guy coming in and he just takes everything. Mascot says, played Virtual Nightclub. I beat it last night. Did not choose his next words carefully. I beat it last night. I was beating it. I was beating it to Virtual Nightclub, okay? Behind the scenes, this game is stress testing every possible not defined combination of behavior. Is it just a world of if-thans? It's a lot of if-thans. Ooh. This is the camp of House Pelgin. I am Dunia, Baronite of Pelgin. Please give your name and how you would like to do business.
Yes.
I take it you're not here for the tea, Sem. At least not to win it by bidding at the auction. And since you do not wear the colors of House Yahan, you can't be the one who keeps stealing from them either. I would bet that it is one of their own Baronites who is responsible. The Yahans are just too proud to admit it. Of course, it could be the Nems doing as well, perhaps. In fact, I give it a 50-50 chance. Yeah, so they're all looking at who stole the tea. Someone stole some tea. Who did it? And we're gonna find out who. We're just looking for the tea itself now, and that's kind of a pixel hunt. It'll pop up eventually. It spawns, and we're just looking for the spawn to happen. And it's a little tiny thing, so it's easy to miss. There'd be two incompatible types, and the game would try and add them together. I found that, like, I feel like there is lots of stuff missing. I feel like there's two games. There are two games in this when we played. There are two games in VNC Virtual Nightclub. Like, there's the dude who's like, hey, at the very beginning with the goggles, use this, time travel, wah! And then, and that also coincides with, like, the general and his character and what you're supposed to be doing there, because like he's talking about time and all this nonsense. And then there's also then a second game, which is the murder mystery, and they didn't know what to do, and so they kind of just took the footage they already had and just incorporated it into the final game without having any idea of how it fits into the rest of the place, because it's weird. They made two different games, it feels like. Let's zoom in. I need to get... Well, there's a thing right here. Rejected incomplete carpet. We'll take it. We're just taking it because then it leads to other things spawning. And that's kind of the big thing right now, is we want other stuff to spawn. It's the fireplace. Let's start with the guards. Are you aware what day it is, Wanderer? Today the pavilion is reserved for the Noble's Tea Auction. Then we look in Real Director and find that's apparently allowed, but produces horrible nonsense. Oh my gosh. Hey, doggy. Have a pet treat for some dog dribble. Thank you.
Yes.
A perfect time to go noble spotting, if that is your thing, Kaleem. Just don't stir up any unnecessary trouble, please. Oh, we're stirring up trouble. Hello, Neko. Greetings, Seb. Allow me remind you that our Myrt teas are only traded in bulk. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I've talked to you already. He's got tea recipe Bedimming Brew. Makes the drinker's appearance blurry and vaporous and hard to hit in combat. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, we're playing this. This is a wild game. If you've never seen it before, this is Book of Travels. It is a tiny online RPG. It is a mixture of something like Journey meets Ultima 4 meets Animal Crossing is probably the best way that I can describe it. Don't raid and run. Please go eat. Enjoy. Thank you so much for the raid and bringing folks in. It is very, very kind of you. And of course, good luck. I can't wait to see some. I can't wait to go see some work on that VNC and get that compatibility. Because I feel like it's going to be a different game when it gets all done and straightened out. Because I feel like there's so much wrong with it. And there's so much stuff kind of like contradictory that it's just not working right. I always feel like I'm missing something in that game. Chunk of jade. In the ancient time of settlement, before their true origins were realized, jade pieces were called embers of nature. A lump of potter's clay. A lump of wet and fresh potter's clay. What masterpieces might be hiding in this unsuspecting lump? A delightful statuette? A magnificent vase, perhaps? This wet lump is absolutely brimming with possibilities. Oh. We're looking for sparkles. We have to be slow and meticulous. We are looking for sparkles. Looking for things to spawn in this area. They're gonna kind of look like this right here. Like they usually look like these weird little lumps that our hand can grab. It's a lump. It's a lump. It's a lump. It's in my head. Meow, no, 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 no. Once you kind of know where they're located to, you can kind of run back and forth. I just forgot where they're all kind of located as they like respawn. I love that song. The Presidents of the United States of America? Come on, man. Classic. Alright. Come on. I thought I saw something. Something glittered there for a second, I thought. Of course. Come on now. Come on now. Those guys played the venue I worked at years ago. Really cool show. Hi, Praise. How's it going, dude? It's good to see you. How are you, sir? Can we shout out for Praise as well? You should follow Praise. Praise is the best. We love Praise. There it is. There's a lump. It's not necessarily going to be the tea, though. It could be. It's a dirty clay teacup. Okay. Hold on. Whoa. How did I fill this up so quickly? Alright, let's go. Hold on. Goodbye, cat whiskers. Let's get this. Let's talk to the merchant dude. Get that recipe. Or try to at least. So we can have some space for our inventory for what we're going to be getting here. Because you get some good stuff too. Like, a lot of the things you're going to find are typically going to be really interesting. Open with this person looking for stuff. Ari is their name. It's another player. He's going in there. I don't know if it comes in there anymore. It could go in there. Could possibly be put there. Maybe it's changed. Not entirely sure. Because that was a new area hasn't been there before for me. It used to be just out here this whole time. I gotta go trade for this guy. Give her a nasty cold. Oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear. I hope it gets better soon. Fingers crossed. That's never fun. That's never fun. I wonder if they redid this quest because of that. So yeah, we'll go head into the back area once I trade with this guy. Real quick. Oh, there's a bag there too. Okay. So we want to get rid of the spring, the deer poop, okay, the jade tile, the tartar temporal. That's 204. Yeah, we can do that. Chunk jade, dog dribble. Yeah, all this like trash stuff. Leaky perfume bottle, teacup. Keeping the singer rosary. Get rid of the shiv. And then let's see. Oh yeah, let's what do I get rid of? The old knapsack has 4. Let's get rid of the bundle of straw. Sure. Just so I can free up some inventory space. There's a bag over here. There's 2 of them actually. Wow. Okay. Oh. Right. Withering flower wreath. I'll grab it. Grab this. Flute rinse rag. Don't really need those. Those aren't. Oh, here's another bag. So many bags popped up. Jeez. Tar lump soap. Bar soap lump. Musical score, not message. Was I a sailor, a pearl of deep sea beauty, a woodsman, the rarest forest rose, a farmer, the finest steed I'd for you choose? But I'm a simple warden, nothing such I have for you. Was I a merchant, the finest dress of Casa silk, a mystic, a cup to keep you ever young? A minstrel, thy name forever sung, but I am just a simple warden, no such gifts I have for you. But should you join me through life's garden, you'll have a steady arm to lean on, for I am but a simple warden, as is my gift for you. Here's another one. The bandit's lament. My bandit's life was fast and free, my fancy snatched from whoever may be. Should warden's eye be on its watch, I slip away too quick to catch. But faster thief than me was she, the maiden fair of Vulta's retreat. Before a chance I had to flee, she stole the very heart from me. But a dream, my bandit's life, with kids abound, most sternful wife, my bandit's life was fast and free, my fancy snatched from whoever may be. Interesting. So many bags. Why don't the bags spawn up here? Afraid not message. I dreamt that somewhere halfway between waking and sleep there stands a mystical tea house. Oh, we've read this one already. And a bundle of wilted flowers. Sure, we'll take them. So he wandered off into the back, and I'm curious to know if that actually is going to lead to finding this thing. Let's go see. Bandit's Lament is okay now. Now do chili. Powers of 4, how are you, my friend? Let's see if there's anything that pops up back here for the stolen tea. Because I don't think there is. Yeah. It's going to be at the main island. For sure. Yeah, I don't see even the possibility of there being something over here. How you doing, Powers of War? Hope you're doing well. It's so nice to see you. We're doing some pixel hunting right now, but that's about as best as we can do. Looking for the stolen tea, which is going to pop up eventually It takes some time. Sometimes it takes quite a long time. But we'll get it figured out. How much space do I have? I still got a bunch of space. We're fine. We're looking for sparkles. If you see a sparkle, you let me know. They can sometimes be pretty... pretty, like... quiet. Chilly Willy the penguin is frozen through and through. His head is cold, but his feet are... No, it's... His head is cold, but his feet are too... Ah! Eat! Achoo! I sing that song regularly in my life. My name is Chilly Willy. My nose is cold as ice. My head is cold and my tail is too. Ah! Eat! Achoo! That's how I read it. That's how I remember it. It may be wrong, but that's how I remember it. Did we just become best friends? Of course we did. Come on. When weren't we, mascot? Come on. Are you saying we weren't before? My name is Chilly Willy. My nose is cold as ice. My head is cold and my tail is too. Ah, achoo. I used to watch that a lot as a kid. A lot. Okay, come on. Where are you? Where are you? It's time. There was one time where it took a long time for me to find it. But the reward is worth it. The reward is worth it. Like, you can get some really good stuff. If you watch it as a kid, you must be older than you look. Yes. Oh, I'm 40. I used to watch it on like UPN 50 is what we had in our area. Oh, here we go. Let's see. What are you? Are you gonna be it? You gonna be RT? No, you're just a crooked ferret nail. Crap. I've been at my grandma's house, and that's the only time that channel would come in. And so, that's the only time I got to watch it. It was at her house. I don't know why. It was just something different at the time. Just gathering seashells while we wait. There's a bag. What do we got? There it is! Stolen T-sample pouch! Yes! Okay. So we have some options here now. Now things have changed. The game has changed now because we have found the T-sample. So watch. We can go over here. And there's the Halcyon attendant, right? But we can now talk to the assistants. Or a assistant for each one. It says, you are the thief? I can't believe it. A Kaleem? No, I'm not the thief. Dude. Watch. We're going to go talk to everybody. They're looking for the sample too. I just got it. Can take the game has changed. Can take the bogus out of the Tron, but can't take the Tron out of the bogus. Powers of 4. Have you been have you listened to me talk about Tron, the new Tron show or movie? Oh God, I've never seen that T before in my life. I swear it.
Good day.
Of course you haven't, my dude. Of course you haven't, my dude. I cannot be more dreading the Neutron Ares. I can't. Ugh. Ugh. Their description just makes me. I'm dreading it. Where did you get that tea? Don't let any of the masters catch you with it. What have we here? A stolen Yahan tea pouch. It'd be a fine bargaining chip for us to use in the eternal maneuvering game between our houses. How about a quick trade? So if we do a trade, we would get a decorated rod with several knots in the offhand. Different colored beads and pearls are threaded into knotted ribbons that cover this noble rod. Takel, Fissa, Jito, Shenwen, Abrahad, Kitos gets a spirituality +1 and a physicality +1. Okay. What if they had J.J. Abrams directed? Somehow Clue has returned. Well, the mascot, yeah, it's so edgy. It's so edgy. And, of course, friggin' What's His Nuts is going to be the main producer, the executive producer, and Jared Leto is going to be the main character of the show. And he's a super powered program that gets thrown into the real world on a secret mission, and it's like, really, and it's like, and this is humanity's first encounter with AI in the real world, and I'm like, really? Hee, I see you brought one of House Yahan's missing tea sample pouches before me. If you give it, I'll offer you something worthwhile in return, Kaleem.
Good day.
Shoes. High wooden sandals. Sandals with tall wooden, stilt-like teeth coming out of the sole are commonly worn by nobility to distinguish themselves from the peasantry. The taller the sandals, the nobler they are considered. It is said that Themthep Nem was able to walk gracefully on a pair of sandals that lifted him half an arm's length off the ground. I don't need the sociality. I'll be good, thank you. I'm gonna go see what this guy's got to give me for it. I've heard good things about this Jared Leto and his take on the Joker. Why not involve him in Tron? Not only involve him in Tron, but make him the predominant leading force of Tron. A sulfur mantle, a baronite mantle displaying the char and sulfur standard of the Yahan family. Mechanics 1, physicality 1 is a good choice. You found one of our stolen tea pouches. We'd be most grateful if you would return it to us. I will. Sure. I'm gonna go talk to the guards first, though. Okay. I'm just gonna. Do you guys have anything to say about the stolen tea pouch? Now, many birds are harvested the light. Yep. Never loses its appeal. You got it. Enthusiastic tea pavilion host. Shh! I'm attempting to hold an auction here, Kaleem. Oh my Kaleem, that looks suspiciously like our stock. How about you hand it over to me and I'll quietly put it back into the merchandise. I'll reward you well. So the Mirt Tea Cooperation Cloak. An elegant dark umber cloak embroidered boldly with the golden symbol of the Mirt Tea Cooperation. Is the wearer showing off the exclusivity of their garment by wearing it, or are they simply advertising this brand for free? Mechanics and sociality. I want physicality, I think. If I had to choose any person who previously played a Batman villain to lead the next Tron movie as a lead, it would absolutely have been Cillian... Yes! Cillian Murphy, yes! I know! And Powers of 4. And Powers of 4. That was the original intent! Come on! He was Sark's freaking... I mean, it wasn't Sark, but you know what I mean. It was his son. Like, come on! Come on. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. Oh, he just gives me 5. Hold on, what does he say? We'll take that stolen tea off your hands, Kaleem.
Yes.
Sample tea pouches like that are never for sale, Kaleem. I hope it wasn't you who stole it. It wasn't me. Okay, so he won't give me a thing for it. Oh, I'll take more worms. He is a scion to the true lineage of Tron villains. 100%. And he would have done so well. He would have done so well. He would have done it service and justice and not edgelord, cult leader. So we're going to take the Sulfur Mantle Cloak. Here, take the small token of our gratitude for your loyalty to our house. I can just imagine what mischief the other houses could have made if they found the pouch instead of you. So we can technically do this again on other servers and such. Folded paper cube. A small cube of illustrated paper sheets. As you run your fingers down the stack of sheets, each illustration is flipped up one after another in quick succession, providing the illusion of movement of the image. As the doodles move, you see what looks like a warrior battling a mice suit in the Bat Saha port. That's a good one. That's a good one. So we did the mirror trading, tea trading. And I was going to say, like, what other person would you think would be, like, good to helm the franchise? Because, like I said, he is helming the franchise. He's not just the main character, taken as the main character. He is the executive producer. Disney has said he is helming the franchise. Kids today trying to be angst. Just chill, kid. Go play on your iPad. Yeah. With these kinds of business decisions, I can't wait to see Uwe Boll's take on Myst. So, you joke about this, but there have been multiple attempts to turn Myst into a TV show. And they've been working on this for a very long time, but it would be based on the books. And in this particular instance of what I'm talking about would be the Book of Tiana. Hulu most recently, correct. Headed for the Dandelion Temple, are you? Pardon me for assuming, but you do look the sort. Well, if you are, you come by the right way. There's a ferry from the harbor here that'll take you all the way to the trading outpost of Bat Saha. From Bat Saha, you only have to head south to find the temple. That is, if there is where you are headed, of course. Winks at you.
Rest yourself.
Let's see, what do they have for sale? So they got teas, stuff that I can do, as well as the skill to smell tea. Nothing Eastern, though. Let's go talk to one of the merchants and sell some stuff to get a bigger chunk of material. That Netflix cameo Book of Ages as the backdoor pilot, right? Come on. Mascot says Wheel of Time was supposed to be based on the books. See how that turned out. Amazon's approach to adaptations of any kind is, let's just use the character names and have them fuck. And that's their concept. Let's just make them horny, hot young people and then have it just be called that. I can't. That one upsets me. Wife and I were like, let's watch the Wheel of Time show. Let's give it a chance. And in like the first 10 minutes, there's like 2 people already fucking. And I'm just like, oh, come on, man. Are you for real right now? Like, what is this? Rings of Power, though, isn't an adaptation. There's the difference. There you go, Powers of 4. Rings of Power isn't an adaptation. That is a completely unique thing set in the Lord of the Rings universe. But other times, it's just them wanting to have people fuck. Got to meet a writer from Outer Range last week, and I am psyched for their new season. I've never heard of this. Tell me more. Ooh. Let's see. What do you have that I can... Okay, a lustrous cobalt block. Slightly chipped jade block. Oh, here we go. Deep cobalt gem. Let's do the gem. Let's see if I can get this up. Okay, so withering silk flower wreath. The rag. The tar soap lump. The musical knots. The mirror bloom. Yep. Fade string knot message. Yeah, we can get rid of those. I'm keeping the silver mantle. The flowers are even close. We're not even close. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. We're getting there. Okay. Court message not was... Agano's Lejana 20 chicken eggs. Okay, we're getting rid of that. Workers Stealth handkerchief getting rid of. So this is mechanics -1, spirituality +1. This is spirituality +1, physicality -1. So one of these can go. Whichever is the most expensive. This is the more expensive one. Get rid of that one. This is spirituality +1, physicality -1. This one sells for more. Selling that one. And then, oh, the cane is, it's a great cane, but, and it does defense and speed. Oh, okay. So what do I need? I need 20, no, I need, yeah, 24. Shoot. 24 is what the old knapsack is. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, it's an Amazon show, also not an adaptation. I will try to restrict my comments on topic to avoid distracting you from the Pixel Hunt. I'm good, I'm done with the Pixel Hunt now, at least. I'm surprised they didn't bug in the first 10 minutes of the new Fallout series. Oh, wait, they did. Yeah, mascot. They did. What's the first 6 episodes, and then I don't know what happened. I just haven't been able to finish the season. It was good, but I guess I was just feeling pretty bummed out by it. By which one? Fallout or the other one that you were talking about? That's the bitter road. We need, oops, hold on a second. We can look at something. That's water. Fallout? Yeah. But it's great, Powers of 4. It's exactly what we need. Don't you want to have people just banging and being super horny in a post-apocalyptic take on a weird, twisted 50s? I know I did. I know that's exactly what I needed. More than anything, that's what I needed. Whatever, Fallout was cool. I don't know. It's, look, I do. You're right. You're right, Praise. I'm being harsh. I get irritated with the trope of, hey, like, let's just make everybody sexy. Don't you want it to be sexy? And it's just like, no, I don't want it to be sexy. I just want it... I want it to be the thing it's supposed to be. This is, I don't even bother checking out any new TV shows. I tend to hate everything. It does hate everything. This is true. I am immediately like, I can't show, like, I can't. Like, isn't it funny just how sexy they are? And it's like, no. Kind of weird. Alright, so we're heading south. We gotta go talk to Vastila. We have her bracelet we have to return. We're just gonna open up to the night bathers! Except for the spectral custodians that reign. I'm too sexy for my shirt. I'm too sexy. Oh, an injured worker. You okay, buddy? Oh, hey there, youngster. I almost didn't see you there. So distracted as of late. See, I overworked myself a bit, and as a result, I have a crick in my back. Can't walk properly. Oh, well, nothing to be done about it now. Let's hook you up, my dude. So this is physicality +1, right? Yeah. You're going that way. You're going this way. Oh, it's a cloak. Cloak. Okay. So that's a good one then. That's even better. I should be good. I have nothing taking away physicality. So I should be good to try it. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah?
I only have 1 physicality. No. Sorry, dude. Your back's gonna hurt. Sorry about that. Not, that's the KOTOR Titan. This is Vastila's. Vastila's? Vastila's. She's a road warden. Let's talk to the mill. Dude, let's see. Hello there, welcome to our mill. The Orchard Mill has been in my family for generations. Who are you? The miller. We mill the farmer's grain for a small fee, but we also bake our own bread. If you come buy any grain, I'll give you a good rate for it. Alright, yeah. Any grain goes to them. Nope. You okay there, Miller? Hello, Nomad. Welcome to the Orchard Mill. I mostly provide the muscle around here. My dear wife does all the head work. Did my wife mention she'll trade you for any grain you might have? Yes, she did. Welcome back. I just can't stop loving the sound of that water wheel of ours. Did my wife mention she'll trade you for any grain we might have? Yes, she did, my dude. Thank you. Oh, I didn't like Game of Thrones. I thought Game of Thrones... Look, I don't like to trash on a lot of things. I will trash on Game of Thrones until the end of time. Game of Thrones is garbage. I don't say that about anything, about almost anything. Game of Thrones is garbage. Game of Thrones as a show, as a book series, I don't say that about anything. I've never hated anything more than I hate Game of Thrones. Not because it's popular. I read 3 of the 4 books or whatever. Hated it every second of the way. He's a teenager. George R. R. Martin doesn't know how sex works. He doesn't understand what parts go in where. His description of human functions is the most juvenile and like wieners. Like the dumbest person on the planet. George R. R. Martin is a fucking moron. Oh, Bogus, I know you will. Come on. You can hate something, but come on, dude. Don't be like that. On Game of Thrones, look, everything else, and I won't hate anybody for liking it. But George R. R. Martin is a fucking moron. He wrote for Beauty and the Beast in the 80s, the live-action TV show, and he complained because they wouldn't let him have bestiality in it. The guy's an idiot. He's an idiot. He doesn't know how to tell a story. He's the worst at it. There's a million threads that are not tied up. There's nothing. He just talks shit constantly. Oh, I hate it. The brother rapes his sister on their father's dead body. Give me a break. Give me a break. Like, oh, I can't with Game of Thrones. Fresh bread. I help the millers around the place. It's great work, especially the bread making. To think I used to work on the railway. I'm so much happier here. Yeah, I can't with Game of Thrones. Not mad at anybody. Oh, old man's old friend. Oh yeah, we've already talked to them about this, yeah. Back again, Cleveland. I suppose I should thank you for giving me the chance to see my old friend again. Still haven't decided if I should forgive him or not. Probably should. It's been so long and my time grows short. As does his. I don't want either of us to pass away without unfinished business. Blood pressure. Oh, man. Oh. Sorry. I'm sorry, praise. Like, I won't get on people for liking it. I just... Oh. So I don't really talk media with people. Other things in this world, I'm fine with. And again, I'm cool with people liking it. I don't think less of somebody for enjoying it. But that one just bothers me. Yes, I agree. I do. I agree. Calling something garbage or trash is not cool. It's not cool. I can't help it with Game of Thrones. Like, I can't. That one is it's so hard for me. You're right. It is a bit hypocritical, and I will gladly take that L. That is wrong on me to get so riled up about a piece of media. But, oh, man. I just... I think one of the hardest things for me, the only time that I ever get really annoyed, is if something has wasted my time. And when reading the books, I felt like it wasted my time. I gave it a shot, and I kept going, it's gonna get better. They tell me it's gonna get better. It's going to get better. And it never got better. And I just felt like I wasted my time because nothing was happening. We didn't achieve anything. There was no progress in the books. Anytime anyone was introduced, they were assuredly going to be killed. I feel bad. Sorry, I'm going to leave it there. Praise, I love you. When are they going to get to the fireworks factory? Yeah. I'm the woodsmith responsible for keeping the water wheel in operation, as most of its moving parts are made of wood, and water propels the machine. The mill requires constant tending to keep it from breaking down from wear and water damage. I discovered an oil based on willow nuts and resin that both protects and lubricates the hardwood parts of the mill's machinery. The willow nuts in this region are larger than anywhere I know of and can be found along the riverbeds. If you ever find a handful of willow nuts, I'll happily trade them with you. We'll do it. No worry. No, praise, please don't. No. It's okay, my friends. I want to stress that I appreciate you, one, calling me out on it, because you're right that I am just being ridiculous. And you're not wrong. I'm losing my mind. That one is just one. That is one that just, it gets to me. It gets to me. Very few things do. That is one. And it's not your fault. Because I actually appreciate when people are like, hey, dude, you're kind of out of line. And, like, you may not like it, but, like, you're a bit out of line. And you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. And that, I want to stress that is a sign of true respect. That you're able to call someone out for that. And you should never be like, I'm sorry, dude. You should never apologize for that. You should never. Because that is a sign that you actually respect me as a person. And you value me as a person. And that is actually incredibly important. Because I also value you. And I wanted to let you know that, like, I don't mean to hurt your feelings, and I am sorry if I did, or if I made you feel unwelcome for that. Because that's on me. In the end. But that is a sign that you actually care. And that's a big deal. I'm gonna start crying now. Gotta say, that little excerpt you just read seems like a slow pitch over the plate.
Knowledge is gained through listening.
Let's see these guys. Hello, Nomad. I'm Zania, overseer of this archaeological excavation, when my master, Professor Mirak, is away. The site is unique due to the variety of pottery that have been fashioned here through all the ages. Shards and broken crockery from the Halzan age are quite common, but we find quite a lot from the Vahim age as well. Rarest of all, of course, are pieces and shards from the Elden age. Should you happen to find any cobalt-glazed pottery shards, however, I've been told that the lighthouse keeper in Mir has urgent need of them. As my master sends the few we find here to him, makes me confident to recommend you to do the same. Farewell, Nomad. Don't let Professor Mirak see you run around too carelessly here. The professor made a significant discovery a while back and is now engaged into uncover more. Something lay buried in the deepest sediments below. A deep shaft runs from the one remaining foundation of an Elden kiln that gave us access deep into the underground. Professor Mirak has kept whatever he found down there to himself so far. The little he has let slip of what it was, well, I'd better say no more on the subject. Pottery shards! It's shards. It's shards.
Knowledge.
Where's Nick? It's shards. So we passed the test, and I was like, you do seem a trustworthy sort. Little I know I overheard when the professor was sleep-talking, there was worry in the tone of his voice. He mumbled something that sounded like the calling signs, but I might have misheard. Nick, I hump the pottery. I hump the pottery.
Huh?
Greetings, I'm Shakru, Askan historian from the University of Rivenleaf. This is the oldest site ever found where there is evidence of large-scale pottery making of our ancestors. This is a site closely connected to the evolution of Askan folk society. It should be revered as a place of great importance in regards to ancestral craftsmanship and development. I am authorized to trade you for any historically interesting pieces you may find. Ravenleaf University is well funded and can offer competitive trades for items of scholarly interest. Do you share an interest in the cultural differences of the different ages of us Askin folk in Braided Shore? Let's talk some about the next time we speak, shall we? We got a bad case of porcelain, Nick. Good job, Nick. Good job, Nick. Yeah. Oh, Nick. What does he want? Oh, so he's got lumps of sulfur. Okay. Cool. So, Wanderer, what's your favorite historic period? The Fourth Age? The Age of Halzan? Many interesting eras in that age. I cannot but agree. The Third Age? The Age of Settlement, perhaps? With its exploration, consolidation, and culturalization eras? Being the time of the original Kalim Wanderers, I can imagine it would be of particular interest to someone like yourself. Or is it the ill-fated Second Age, the Varhim Age, that thrills you? So few artifacts and evidence remains from that age. And perhaps the First Age of Wonder, the Elden Age. Edgar says, I don't recognize anything significant about it because I didn't look at it from the right side. This is horrible. It's true. Okay, so that's it, yeah. Alright, so let's look for some shards. There should be some shards around here. We're looking for sparklies. Excavation assistant. Hello, sir. Well met, Wanderer. My job's to dig for artifacts and carefully wipe the earth off the finds. All according to the scholar's careful instructions, of course.
Nomad?
Back again, Nomad? I'm sure the historians are delighted in you sharing their interest. I'd recommend you don't linger in the area after dark. We've heard from some of the locals that restless shades have begun to appear around where we have been digging. I know it is one of the many things that occupy the professor's minds. They are said to become violent if threatened or disturbed. Hey, Nomad. If you find a cobalt-glazed pottery shard, don't walk away until we've had a word. If you have a mind for profit, that is. Did you hear that? That gentleman says, hey, you find a pottery shard. Come talk to cobalt-glazed pottery shard. You come talk to me before you leave. Grains of pure cobalt, a broken clay cup. Pale cobalt grains extracted from lapis lazuli could be used to make cobalt dyes or an ingredient in alchemical experimentation. There's some sparklies over here somewhere I saw. Look for sparklies. Tell me if you see any. Chad, it's important. Sparklies are important. Go. A rock and a number fragment. I'll take them. Look, nothing is sacred. Ooh, another sparkly. Jade, yep, casting Curious Reflections. We've gotten a lot of Jade casting Curious Reflections around here. The music is glitching out on me. Cracked teacup. Cobalt glazed tile shards. What is broken is merely something whole made into parts. Parts that wish to be new things. A shard has a life of its own. It may become part of some other form or remain alone, sharp and eager to cut. As a Lacine artist. Let's go talk to that gentleman. Cobalt glazed pottery shards. That cobalt glazed pottery shard you carry, Nomad. I know the professor and his hangers-on would have you give it to the lighthouse keeper in Mir. But a more business-minded person might consider a more profitable alternative. Take my advice and bring any cobalt shards you find to the Voices Tavern in the Little Slip. There you'll find someone waiting to recognize the true value of cobalt-glazed pottery shards. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Now keep this conversation under your hat, yes? Mysterious. He says, hey, go talk to someone in the Voices Tavern in Little Slip. Just saying. Just saying. They call it the glazed pottery shard. He smiles emphatically. It's true. This is Nick the game. Let's just drink tea and just chill. And look at and stare at the ground for a really long time, for prolonged periods of time. Like, that's just Nick's life. So, yeah. We can turn in that cobalt glazed pottery shard to either the lighthouse keeper or to someone else. But we remain Nicholas. It's true. That's his doing, not mine. I will add. He is a busy man. I wish I could have Nick all to myself every day. Don't we all? But sadly, no. It was not meant to be. Our bag situation is looking good. Get this open. What do we got here? Oh, willow nuts. That guy wants willow nuts. We got some willow nuts. How dare he not dedicate his time to our entertainment? It's true. Was Nick Cage named after Nick? Absolutely he was. Because if you think that Nicolas Cage is a vampire, wait till you see Nick. I mean, once you know his secrets. Nick's been around for millennia. Why does he love pottery shards so much? It's because it's nostalgia. That's what he grew up with as a kid. He's like, that was my pottery when I was a kid. I grew up with that pottery. I love that there's so much kind of going on in this game. And for me, I'm like, let's just find pottery.
Good day.
Oh, he gives me a crude wooden toy as well. A small wooden figure crudely carved from the wood. Yep.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome, my dude. The moss enthusiast is just being mossy. And it's the miller. Okay, so we got assistant cartographer and the cartographer. Yes, we have talked to them before. I am just... They're just like, hey, we can't get into Casa. We can't make any new maps, so I'm just stuck out here. But just know, like, when we open up shop in Casa, get ready. We want to buy your stuff. Oh, there's Vastila. Hold on. Gotta take off the armband. Oh, yes, my bracelet. Thank you. It was a gift from my friend, the station sentry. I'm not one for wearing jewelry, so I kind of left it behind on purpose. I think I'll let you hang on to it as a reward. And in fact, you bringing it back to me instead of simply taking it or trading it confirms that my hunch was true. Do you enjoy playing games? Or bathing? At least you have to enjoy drinking tea with like-minded folk. Let me formally invite you to come and visit with some friends of mine. We meet most nights at an old pavilion west of the Kuro Orchard Mill. Just head west from the mill, walk along the stream, and you can't miss it. We are there most nights, just enjoying our evenings together. Now I have to run. Thanks again. Hope to see you there soon. So we now have the bracelet back, and it now does a little bit more. But yeah, we now have Vastila's bracelet as a thing, like a permanent thing. So she wanted us to deliver her chess move with the railway warden who watches the rails go and provides signals to determine whether they're on time or they're late or ahead of schedule or if it's their birthday. And yeah, and he's in love with her and she is not in love with him. Oh, we gotta go to deliver our shard. It's a gift from my friend, the railway warden. Third Stretch's friend. It was a gift from my friend, Riley, last name. Yeah. From my friend Nick. Not my friend, the archaeobotanist. Ooh, traveling fisher. Oh, he just got... Ooh. Applewood sandals. A pair of wooden sandals with a comfortable sole made out of soft applewood. The sandals have been carved to fit snugly around the wearer's feet with an additional strap that can be fastened around the heel. Lousy looking fiber disc. A disc of haphazardly compressed fibers of uncertain origin. What the makers of this disc was aiming for is unclear, but it may very well have been made as a fake to stack with actual precious material discs as to try and scam some merchant or another. A rare and sought-after sample of Selka sand. A grain dissimilar to the sand of Braided Shore as it can be heated into glass. Without their monopoly on glass, the Selka would lose one of the biggest trade advantages. As such, the Golden Ledger forbids any raw sand to be exported from the Selka lands. And that is the case here. That is one that is. Interesting. Friends are just people we haven't met yet. Pooh. Earthbound. Classic. Best canonical character name ever. I played Earthbound when I had my first daughter. And for the very first time, like, I actually went and beat it. And that game changes it's kind of like the focus on that game changes when you have a kid. It really does. Like, I relate to the parents in Earthbound, whereas everyone else, when they're playing, probably related to the kids, being like, oh, we're growing up and we're being adults now and we're going to have a grand adventure and yay, life is confusing and hard, but we're going to get through it. And as a parent, I'm watching my children grow up and leave and to be themselves and the dangers that they have to face, and I have to just sit by idly and, like, give them encouragement, but I don't have an active participation in it. And I'm like, oh, this is intense. Hello there, Wanderer. I'm Kaisa the Porter. I help carry things from one place to another in Mir. I know most people in the village due to my work. Mir's a fishing village, and the home of the renowned Bridgekeeper Tea House. We're a port town with a rich tea and spice trade. Our venerable lighthouse guides ships crossing the Verb Sea. We also have a general store run by a Malkasu family. No missing a Malkasu. They're twice as tall as Askin folk. And don't miss a visit to our fishing harbor. There's always some fresh catch to trade for. You should try the smoked crab. It's a local delicacy. Thanks, dude. Same thing with Star Tropics. When I became a time-traveling alien... Yeah. I mean, it changes completely when you become a time-traveling alien. Like, the whole message, it shows you that it's very multifaceted. There's a lot of dimensions going on there. Hold on, you're a struggling fisher. Coming to save you, struggling fisher. I've got a big one on the hook. All I can do is just hold on in place. I need some muscle to help pull it out of the water. I got you, dude. Shit. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take my belt off. I got you. You lend your strength so that the struggling fisher, and you pull an impressively large fish out of the water. We did it, Nomad. Thanks for the assist. Here's a little something I caught earlier today. If I may suggest, stuff it with a little parsley and butter before grilling it. You won't be disappointed. We got a western snapper, also known as the uku fish. These large jade fish are found in waters around the Western Peninsula. The flesh of the western snapper has a firm texture but has a very versatile taste that allows for preparation in a number of unique ways. Thank you. Yeah, the end of the Pooh's house on the corner book was very somber. Realization that we all grow up and leave our childish ways behind. Indeed. I was thinking Pooh from Earthbound, and you were saying Winnie the Pooh. I feel like an idiot. I read the Tao of Pooh as a kid and enjoyed that as a youth. You say tomato, I say tomato. Says, you have an Elden pottery shard. Please let me trade for it. I implore you. The craft of making the glazing that gives the shard its reflective qualities have been lost to us. It is the only thing that will extend the life of the lighthouse light. Yep, and I'll get a candle, a box of Elkinor, and a thankful lot. Thank you. Here you go, sir. Thank you so much, traveler. With your aid, I feel we have bought ourselves a little more time before the light fails. We could find more of them. I have not. I don't know about Blood and Honey. Powers of War says, in seriousness, I actually had a very somber feeling from the very first part of Haven Park about that kind of feeling. Oh, indeed. When I've talked about that. Hold on. We gotta find local food merchant, fishmonger. 1 second. Here, you want this fish? Oh no, he doesn't buy the fish for much of a price. Okay. So have the Elkinor. The willow nuts, the cup. Don't need the candle. Don't need the jade. Don't need the rock. Over fragments, no. And let's see. Oh, the fishing rod. There we go. The makeshift versus the casting. Oh, we have enough. Almost have enough for the casting. Let's see if we can make that work. Yeah, we can. We can absolutely make that work. We can make this work. There it is. There we go. Got a fishing pole now. All right, we're heading north. Oh, I'm hungry. Let's eat. Wait, there's my fish. Okay, so let's eat something. All right, let's go north. Let's see what we can find. As you can see, we're also holding the tools in our hands. If you can see, we can get closer. Actually, we're holding the tools. I should put my cane on for walking. But we'll take it. Oops. I'll take anything I can get my hands on, in all honesty. This music is so chill. But yeah, expect more day streams of this game. I will be playing this game a bunch. And there will be some night streams of me playing this game too, because there's certain things that happen at night. Probably going to wait, though, until I get a little bit more experience, my character, and have a little bit more gear, so I can do more dangerous stuff. Hey there, good fellow. You're not lost, are you? There are many dangers skulking about unseen in these woods, especially after nightfall. Can you recognize the heavy thumps of a Katem? The fluttering shroud and sulphurous odor of a Maisu? How about the unnatural silence of a stalking pack of wolves? Know you that the weaker ones will try to herd you towards the most ferocious ones? Well, if you didn't know before, I hope you do now. It's always sad to come across the remains of some overconfident town dweller out of their depth in the wild. Good luck on your way, wanderer. Heading towards Harrow Ledge. So this is where there's a bit of a smuggler camp that hangs out here. I wonder if they're around. They are sometimes not, and it depends on the situation. Smugglers are a fantastic sort in this world, because there's the gang dichotomy in this is kind of wild in my perception. Snugglers? I wish. Smugglers. But I would go for some snugglers too. Being a fellow snuggler, I would be down for some snuggling with some bandits. They're nice bandits over here at least. They won't kill me on sight. Ones who are always smug. It's true. Oh. So, yeah, they're not about, are they? Not out and about. Because they're usually... We're about to get to where they are. You'll see some sign of them usually. Granular sulfur. Sulfur is prone to crack and fall into pieces if not handled with great care. Any harsh treatment will pulverize the most elegant sulfur crystals into a pinch of dusty granules. So they're normally here. And it's a little sneaky spot. Sneaky. So rubble usually requires a lot of strength. I don't have nearly as much, or nearly enough. I don't see anybody about. There's some mechanics one that I might be able to tackle if I find the right machines, but there's also some stuff here that gives some pretty good loot as well. A smooth gourd container and crude nails. We'll take it. The jam shut strongbox. Torn guard bracers. The broken bracers of a hired caravan guard. It seems as if the crescent has sliced along the length of the bracer, like a fisher gutting a fish. The metal plates, which are supposed to be sewn into the inside of the bracer, have all fallen out and now dangle on leather strings. The offset of the bracer's weight makes it very awkward to wear these into battle. A roll of artisan string. A roll of thin thread, almost invisible to the naked eye. The thread has been tempered, and any fibers have been slicked down, making the thread completely smooth. Strings like these are used for repairing luxury clothing or for stitching wounds. Yeah, my height is 4 here on this, so I need 2 more. I don't have anything that's going to give me a bonus to mechanics, do I? I got these guys that put it at 5. Is there anything that's going to remove my mechanics, though? No, that's a +1. Yeah. Oh, I'm just 1 shy of getting into the jam shut strongbox. 2 shy. 1 shy. This is why you need people. Hopefully I'll be able to find some gear at some point that'll increase that, then I can come back and do it. We'll see. It's so serene. I should turn this up a little bit. Sorry, I have it low because BNC was so loud. We'll crank this up. I apologize for the lack of sound. So what they would do here is they'd set up camp, smugglers would, and meet with merchants and things like this, and businessmen, and make their trades and do their business here with a lookout in the distance to look out for stuff, for any boats of wardens, and give out the signal, and they'd all just pack up and leave, and they could do so incredibly quickly. And so up here's like the lookout tower. So sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not. And sometimes other things are here that shouldn't be. are some things that are here that should be. Silk flowers are very valuable for reagents. Yeah, so they would look out here for any sign of the wardens coming. It's quite a view. Did I mention that I love this game? Did I don't know if I've said that yet. Like, if I'm 1 if by land, 2 if by sea? There you go. Have I ever mentioned I love this game? I don't know if I've said that yet. I don't know if you guys have gotten that, like, or quite had that register. This game is pretty high up on the list of most bogus game. It's got the lore, right? Wait, bogus likes games? What? I don't know where you got that idea, mascot. I don't know where you got that idea. 1, lore. Are you lore heavy? 2, do you hold my hand? No? Good. That's a bogus game. 3, attention to detail. Do you do that? Yeah? You're a bogus game. Like, those are like the three big ones. 3 big ones if you got me still here. If you want to keep me, that's what you do. That's how you keep me. That's how you, like, I will be an ardent and passionate player of that game. Do you do something unique? Yeah, are you doing something like, are the decisions you are making driven by market research or just because that's what you want to do? And that tells me so much about what you like. I don't think I can move this yet. No, we can't open that ripple. What do we have here, though? Some silk cloudberry. I'll take it. It's food. And so this will lead back into here. It's like a back way. That's the back way that they take to get out and get away. And then they just go to the little docks over here. Oh, hold on. Can I go back here? Let me see. There's a bag. Wild roses. The braided shore rose thrives only in the wild. It is not known why, but in spite of the greatest care and attention, not even the finest botanist can keep the buds of the braided shore rose from withering on its stem when cultivated. As long as it's exposed to a fresh wind and some sunlight, however, the flower of a wild rose may stay fragrant and fair for quite some time in a flower crown, hat bouquet, or pinned to the lining of a hood. The wild rose is often worn by nature folk and those who stand by the principles of nature, shunning the cities of the asken maid. Just a single wild rose. That's my jam. Let's see if I can fish, because I don't know if I can. In all honesty, I actually legitimately don't know if I can fish or not. Let's put our bait in there. And can I actually fish? Because I think you have to get the fishing skill, I thought. Oh, we do. Okay, so once we have it, we get the fishing skill. I see. No. I just want to take it. No. I would just like to put it down here in my quick bar. Thank you. Zoink. Zoink. Did we get it? What happened? There it is. Caught something. What'd I catch? A lantern shark. What? We're at 32. The smallest known shark, which might not say much since the sea is vast and many yet to be discovered creatures lurk in the depths. The lantern shark can be found off the northern coast of Braided Shore and gets its name from its ability to produce luminescent chemicals from glands underneath its skin. The glowing glands make it a popular snack for certain types of fish and a popular bait for certain types of fishers. Zoink! I think we got a green there, baby. So there's special fishing spots. You can fish anywhere you want to, but when you see fish floating around, that's like, hey, you should fish here. Something is looted your skill. Oh, and escapes with the bait. Yeah, so we caught something that was like, our skill will increase as we play, as we catch things. If we unremember it, we lose that skill though. And fish is a great way to make money as we explore. So it's super important that we fish when we can. What did we get? Another lantern shark. Nice. As we do this, our skill increases. Because again, we've done a lot of talking, a lot of exploring, but we haven't done a lot of application of our spells or application of our skills. And now we're starting to ease ourselves in a little bit. Oh, it eluded us. Let's try again. Oh, too early. If you get into the orange, you're going to get something, right? You're going to catch something. If you get in the green, though, you get something real good. What do we got? Oh, it eluded our skill again. That's the beauty of this. Come on. Let's catch it. Yes. Oh, fresh salmon. Salmon's good. Oh, it only sells for 17. It used to sell for more. Admired for its silver cobalt scales and light cinnabar wholesome meat, the braided shore salmon can be found in most of the region's faster flowing rivers. When the salmon migrates from one river to another, it can at times be caught along the coasts as well. Along the coasts as well, which is what we just did. Ah! You see this every time. Oh, that timing is tricky. There is something so... The crush of this. They ran up. I was gonna just say, literally in that moment when I got interrupted by these antelope, there is something incredibly, like... I was really trying to think about, why do I love fishing in video games? Why do I love fishing in RPGs or MMOs? And like, what about it is something that is fulfilling? Because everybody likes to talk about that, right? As a thing that they love to do. Why is that? And it's not like, oh, I get to stop and just relax and smell the roses. For me, although that does help, that isn't the main reason as to why I love it. It's because I love when I'm fishing and somebody appears. And it's like it's a very intimate kind of experience where you're fishing and the world is existing around you. It's moving around you. Look at a false carp. This is the common crescent fish. A marble cobalt fish commonly found in most waters around the braided shore. Its name comes from the crescent, the blade of choice around braided shore, due to its sharp curved back spines that extend when the fish is submerged. And then we have the false carp. When the false carp was originally discovered and named by the residents of Braided Shore, they thought this odd-looking fish was in fact an omen in disguise. After a time, however, it became very apparent that this was just an uncommonly weird-looking fish. But there's something intimate about like this idea of you fishing and somebody appearing. Like somebody coming up or walking by. And like, or even more so when somebody walks by and stops and talks to you. It feels special. It feels substantial. Ooh, let's go in here. Hello? Pile of rotting wood. A herd of slugs are feasting on the rotting wood. Ooh. Alkin powder. We need that. That's good. Oh, you can fish here too. There's fish here. Let's see. How much bait do I have? 5? Okay. What a weird place to fish. Unlimited backlog, yes. Sisterhood of the Traveling Book. We've done a lot. We have, we did there's a tea auction that happens, and there's some missing tea that we had proclaimed from one of the noble houses, and we returned it to them for some good loot. And we delivered Vastila's bracelet back from she was the traveling post warden. It's the postman. With their chess game that they were having with the rail warden, and they gave it back to us as a reward and invited us to bathe with them at night. Not in that kind of way, but to be a part of the Night Bathers. Which we'll have to meet sometime in a night stream. Which will happen sometime, probably next week. Maybe on Monday night. Maybe on Monday night. We'll see. And to lead to some other story element. We also knew that the Lighthouse Keeper was looking for these glazed cobalt shards from the Elden Age. The Elder Age. The oldest age. And we procured some of that for them, but we also had an individual who's like, hey, if you value, like, making money, don't give those pottery shards to that dude. Go meet up with my friend at this tavern. This tea house, at night. They'll tell you what you need to do, and you'll really understand how much those glazed pottery shards are worth. Ooh. I hear some omen. Heard him fluttering. They make a really unique sound. There they are. There they are. Those are omen. You can't hurt them. You can't do anything with them. They just want to run. Those are rock omen. There's a bunch of... Oh, hold on. There's somebody over here. There's a bunch of different types of omen. There's, is that a person? No, that's just a reed. There's rock omen. There's, like, these grass omens. They're just kind of like nature spirits of sorts. And he says, I wonder if that dude has any interest at all. These fish that have words like... They have the word cobalt in their description. So they don't call things blue or gray or, white. They call them things like cobalt. And so, like, for instance, our character, our person, their eyes are a pale cobalt. Dormant altar. Let's see. How much... religion do I need? Spirituality. 3? I don't think I can drum up 3 spirituality. So this here is... Hold on. This is called the Traveler's Meadow. Every blue flower in this meadow represents a Kickstarter backer. So if you were a Kickstarter backer, you have a blue flower. The Fish Documenter. We are going to be good friends. Sabasti Bat Below. Oh, I didn't expect to meet someone all the way out here. You wouldn't happen to be familiar with fishing, would you? I apologize if I'm too forward with my request, but I'm searching for a very specific fish that I've heard makes these waters its home. It's small but very precious. Its scales a pleasant cedar pink. I would be most grateful if you were able to catch one and show it to me.
Yes?
Okay. I don't know if I'm skilled yet for such things, but we can try. There's the fish. I don't have much bait left though, but that's fine. We'll just use it all up. Ah, too much. What'd I get? A shiny Woots fish. That what he's looking for? A tiny bait fish with shining scales. When the Askin folk first landed in Braided Shore, they assumed the Woots fish to be another creation of the Eldens because of its hard scales and metallic appearance. Any attempts to break open or cook the fish were useless, as the scales only grew harder over fire. It wasn't until a fisher discovered that if you dry the fish slowly in the sun, the scales naturally flake and fall off, revealing the soft flesh of the fish. The fishing has risen to level 3. Yay. Ah. There we go. Perfect catch. Let's see if we can catch it though. I think that's like the last of my bait too. Spinefin flatfish. The flatfish are scavengers and trappers that lie on the ocean floor covered in coarse gravel. Their impeccable camouflage renders them nigh invisible to the naked eye. The only way to catch an elusive trapper is to trap them back, hook, line, and sinker. How are we on? We got one more. We have one more chance. Let's give it a shot. A shiny Woots fish. Nope. Alright. Well, I wonder if we can use those as bait. Because they say they're a bait fish. So why not, right? Give it a shot. This has been Fishing with Bogus. Hello everyone. Welcome to Fishing with Bogus. Today we're going to be checking out using shiny Woots fish to catch yourselves some others delectable creatures. Shiny Woots fish. Thank you for the shiny Woots fish. How are you doing, by the way? Unlimited backlog. I'm sorry. I've not been playing EverQuest. This has all of a sudden become a forefront in my mind. I blame it on Key. Because we were talking, and they brought up the game, and I was immediately like, "Yep, I have to play it." Because this one may never, I mean, it may disappear one day. EverQuest will always be there for me. It'll always be there. It's never going to go anywhere. And this one may not. And it would hurt my heart. It's a life sentence, not a passing phase. Exactly. But yeah, they'll always be here. EverQuest will always be there for me. Let me see if I have the fish he needs. If one of those is one that he wants, I don't really know.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I didn't catch it. I'm sorry, dude. I'll get more bait, though. I promise. Because I think we can house 99 bait. And so I will definitely be investing in bait at some point. It's true. Unlimited backlog. Absolutely. I mean, it's becoming more and more, I think, that there are more old MMOs coming back in their kind of original form, and they're gonna be there, you know, but like, it's not common right now, you know. We need to go south. Oh. Yeah, I don't have the religion for the spirituality for the Roman altars right now. Yeah, the SCHT hack. Yeah. 100%. That's been around forever as well. Which I'm glad for. Large bundle of straw. Simple paper package. And a broken cedar comb. We'll take these. The olive leaves aren't super common. There's a fireplace there, of all places. Heading over to the Westwind Shores. Gonna go say hi to the Katem. We aren't going to deal with the Katem. We are going to avoid the Katem. We're at least gonna say hi to the Katem. After I gather some stuff, of course. Because this is a dangerous place to be in right now. But I hope one day, as I grow older, that we see more and more games become old and stable. Yes, City Heroes got licensed. It will be one now for years to come, hopefully. Hopefully. Cracked clay jar. A large rapeseed oil jar with sizable crack running along the bottom. It has become incapable of holding liquids, but might still be used to carry your solid possession. I can't talk to them. Faded not message. Betrayed! They had a sea asp in my water jug. The double-crossing bastards. It got me in the tongue as I bit its head off. I can feel the poison raging through my veins. I swear by all the demons of the Barrens, if I die in this barren hollow, I will haunt it until all my betrayers are dead. Dead. Dead! Oh, I can't wait to see your ghost and help you. Gain revenge. The music's changed here. This isn't normal music. Just scouring. Stone appears to cover something. Only with brute strength can it be turned over. Let's see. Takes 3? Hold on. Oh man, I don't have anything that's gonna help me there. That's physicality -1. That's physicality -1. That doesn't add to it. I don't have anything that's gonna increase that physicality. That stinks. I just need one thing. I could overturn that rock for some stuff. Just looking. Cardamom is a flavorful seed typically grown in the braided shore for use in baking of teas. Poor Smith Ave. Sorry, sweetie. Try to focus on those who have yet to find their wanderer's legs. You look as if you've seen a few roads already, although not quite as many as me. I hope you understand. We've already got your armor, poor Smith Ave. Elderly wind voice. Head apprentice Athan. Welcome. I'm Wind Voice Apprentice Athon, apprentice to Master Wind Voice Kareem. At your service. Me and my fellow Kefi are conducting a critical part of our studies out here. Part of our work is taking readings from the enchanted wind foils that you'll find at the top of the cliff. They're fascinating contraptions enchanted by our master to read the wind's energies. Hello again, Wanderer. Are you seeking anything particular learnings? Any particular learnings up here? Perhaps I can be of some service. I'm already well versed in the ways of the winds. If you allow me to remind or enlighten you, southern winds encompass stormy, energetic qualities. Western winds are warm, creative, diffuse, and mystical in nature. Eastern winds blow powerful, true, and just. Northern winds are rich in energies, cerebral, calm, and mindful. Of course, you've known all of this since childhood, unless you're a stranger to this land. No, I'm normal. I've been here. They do not see as such, but can, by some supernatural sense, discover living things close to them. Each one appears to have a heart, a central core inflamed by the half-wind curse that drives them. On occasion, the half-winds conjure up a number of smaller Ketems instead of a singular big one. They have the strength of a raging ox, but are lumberingly slow and quite easy to evade if they attack. Just gonna have some tea. This will allow me to hear sounds you cannot normally hear, and to hear things from a greater distance. Drink some water. Just 'cause. Hello. Zephyrus feathers, I almost took you for a Ketem. Me and Afan are out here on the wind, on Windmaster Kareem's errand to study the mystic properties of the winds. The thuds of the Ketem steps used to keep us from our work and our sleep, but now they've been surprisingly silent. I sure miss my warm and comparatively quiet apprentice cell back in Rivenleaf. Wind dust. Okay. What do you got for anything good? A rare poem not with a long message. Give a historian, okay. Let's see. This flavorless brew must be consumed cold. It opens the drinker's senses to let them see the spirits of the dead. Okay. Cancel identity, strong spirit. These are the meandering ramblings of someone speculating on the nature of being mindedness. It just happens to be you. It allows you to fill one additional slot in spiritual endeavors. A permanent +1 spirituality. If you have it equipped. Conceal identity. Once digested, the student will be able to hide their true identity, appearing as unknown traveler to others. Let's learn the brew of land and sea, because I like to see the spirits of the dead. It adds some more stuff to it. And it gets +1 endurance, okay? Let's do it. Let's see, what can I give? Yeah, get rid of that. Ooh, the spine-fin flatfish is worth a bunch. 114? Yeah, let's do it. All yours, my dude. And then... $22. What's the cheapest I go? Fresh salmon? Sure. Oh, that's worth more though. There we go. There's someone down here too.
Classes are awful.
Classes are awful. I agree. Rumpled paper box of used scrap paper. Drawings and doodles, feathers and bindings, silly stuff and sentimental souvenirs all need their own homes in a traveler's pack. Tevapan, papermaker from Mir. Jade and gold knot message. We demand the truth of what happened in Casa. Expose the underhandedness of the corrupt councils. The loyal Halza Honest. Ooh. That's an illusion. It's alluding to something. Umber and Cobalt knot message. This message is knotted in some kind of code. Try as you might, you can't make sense of its message. And block of workers' talc. A powdery block of talc provided to factory workers of a new foundry. Covering one's hands in talc can improve grip strength and prevent dangerous accidents. That's a +1 strength!
Classes are awful.
Why can't I talk to you? Hello? Okay, I guess I can't talk to that person. So if I do that, what does it put my... It would put it at 2 if I take this away, right? Oh, I haven't put it on yet. Zoink. It's still 2. Oh, shoot. Okay. That's fair. Won't be able to lift. It's a 3 physicality, so I can't get it up anyways. That's what she said. Oh, hello. A shrewd fisher. Oh, God. Find your own fishing spot. Hee hee. I've been coming here to fish since forever. Every few seasons, new Wind Voice apprentices arrive from the university. The students are forced to do several seasons of apprenticeship tasks in solitude out here, you see. The funny and quite lucrative part of the whole cycle is that the apprentices never, ever know how to ration their food properly. So it does not take long for them to start looking for me, for them to start looking me up to trade for food. Oh, there's the one that guy's looking for, is the Cedar Pink IU. Which I can't get right now. Can't afford that. I'd rather catch it than try to buy it. Let's see if the Katem are around or not. They might not be. It kind of alluded that they weren't, that they're quiet right now. Oh, there they are. You sense danger nearby. Because we have the ability to be careful or a quality that tells us we're near danger. But there only seems to be like 1 or 2. Oh, I hear him. Oh, that's the... Hey, little omen. You're so cute. The map. The heck? Something there is making sound. I'm guessing that's a ghost of some kind. Now, there's a lot of bandits that are usually here, but sometimes they're not. And these ones are more aggressive. Oh, hey, Flick. Flick is actually the development studio's cat. Flick's hairball. This is a cat's hairball that you received from Flick the office cat. Better not think of where it's been. Have a thing, my dude. Oh, we're hungry. Let's eat. We're looking for bandits. I don't think they're about. I don't see any. They're usually pretty prevalent here. And in the far south, this Charnock Cove is where their like hideout is. Oh, hello. Retired mercenary captain. Okay.
Yes.
This is from that one guy who's looking for his friend, which we've already solved. Hello there. Oh, you helped my old recruits reunite? Haha. I wasn't sure they'd actually manage it, but I'm happy to hear it.
Yes.
Yep, I did, my dude. Oh, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Strip of sandpaper and a flute rinse rag. Okay, not worth a lot, but we'll take it. Let's look around some more. Treasure-seeking teenager. I scared him. Hello, Wanderer. Did you know that there are bandits and smugglers here before? Sometimes there are pirates, too. What are you guys? All thrill-seeking teenagers. Sword-wielding youth. Let's see. Found this neat pirate crescent. Come on, Wanderer. I challenge you. No, dude, I'm not. I don't have the skills. Oh, hello, Sam. I can practically smell the treasure. I just have to keep looking. Oh, that's a lot. What is this? That's something. Too shy. Hey, traveler. We've seen fights between pirates and combined groups of bandits and smugglers. It's a spectacle to behold. Their fights become fiercer every time. Pirates and smugglers don't take much notice of us. We're pretty good at hiding and quick runners. We're just very careful if there are tabactos around. Ugly heirloom urn? What can be said that isn't already obvious from simply looking at it? This masterpiece of an urn, truly designed by someone ahead of their time. Patented Tombac needle. When Tombac is exposed to air, it tends to form a small layer of umber patina across its surface. This needle has become a bit thick and blunt with time. They'll never believe us. So yeah, if I had a little bit more mechanics, I could get into those, but we're not quite there yet. We'll get there, though, in time. There we go. Yeah, once we get out of here into relative safety, we'll call it a day. Oh, man. Woo. I'm an old man. So yeah, we'll be back on Friday. I'm gonna be doing Dark Sun Wake of the Ravager. Can you tell I'm tired? Let's get to safety. There's one other place I might want to look at while we're here, since we're gonna be heading to Little Slip. Depending on a range of factors, including supply and demand, one merchant may value your goods differently from another. Let's see what we can do. So, when you're here in this area, you'll hear some weird sounds. I have found this to be true. So we have this, the Brew of Hidden Cries right now still active. And you'll hear some crazy stuff. My experience has been to hear crazy stuff. Stop right there. We've met before, right? Oh, shit. I mean, here, dude. You can have my stuff. It's not much. Enjoy, please. I don't have much, okay? Just take my shit. All yours, okay? There's that sound. That's the thing I was talking about. I mean, I don't have much, dude. My dude. Oh, come on, man. I said wanted for a reason to eradicate you, weedling. Oh, shit, run. I don't have a defense. I mean, I don't have an offense. I didn't have anything. I couldn't attack with anything. I had 0 attack. Well, shit. There goes the life pedal. 2 more and I'm permanently dead. Not permanently, but you know what I mean. So did he take anything good? Yeah, of course he did. He took something. He took something. Got bugged. We're tired. Let's sit for a second. And then we'll get to quote-unquote safety. But did you hear that weird sound? That weird sound was something ominous. You only hear it in Little Slip. You don't hear it anywhere else. And I'm very curious as to what that sound is. And you don't hear it unless you have that tea. What a craggy and desolate land. Yeah, this is the far west. So this is Crescent Link and the Westwind Shores. So like these are that far edge. Let's go. Let's avoid the bandits this time, okay? So, it's wild that... So, the first age is the Elden Age, right? Where, all of the industrial era stuff exists. So, All the machinery that we have, the trains, the boats, all of that comes from the Elden Age. And then there was an age after that where the people had no ambition, but they used the technology from the Eldens and had their civilization spring from that. And even more so, once they died out and disappeared, the Asken folk came to the land and inhabited it. They colonized it. There was nothing really here besides the Deep Landers, which are these people far to the east that were kind of like the native people of the area that aren't a part of those old ancient civilizations. And then you had the Halzaan era, which was kind of like the monarchy that existed from the Asken folk. They got overthrown, and now we have the era that we were in currently. All right, so where are we? I'm just gonna go to the old Temple of the Western Wind real quick, just 'cause there might be something good there. Who knows? Something's there. Debris. That requires a lot of strength, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Don't have that much. We don't have that strength, that's for sure. Wax cube. Yay, wax cubes. Ancient debris, no, it's a lot of strength. There's some stuff here. Let's get. I'll take all this ancient ferrite grain, which is really worthwhile. What is that we just got? Ancient moss-covered knot. We are the Sisterhood of Watchers, and for as long as there are still folk who remember, the sacrifice, the Cobalt Eclipse, will never again descend upon our shores. The Cobalt Eclipse is a big event that happened. That I honestly don't think was real. It's like an ice age that happened. But they blame it on some like ice witch. And it was defeated by this hero that there's no record of, no tomb of, and it was during the Halzaan era, but don't really know anything much about it. And I'm like, I don't think it exists. I think it's all them just making it up. Alright. Let's go find someone to raid. Zoink. So again, thank you all for coming in and hanging out during this time. I appreciate it immensely. Let's go find someone online. Who is on right now? Let's see. Oh, lots of folks are on today. Let's go say hi to. Ooh, you're leaving me? No, my separation anxiety. I'm sorry, Liv. I have to do things before I go pick up my kids. Let's go say hi to Captain E-Rock. They're playing Diablo 4. A local Michigander, great guy. Let's go say hi to them. Right, Captain E-Rock. Let's go give them a hearty hello. I'll be back again tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern-ish. Thank you all for coming in. Thanks, Liv, for keeping me company. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful night. And as always, do humor. Take care. Bye. Bye.
Fa, 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 fa. Fa, 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 fa. Fa, 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 fa. Fa, 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 fa. You say I'm just a punk and useless junk. I'll say I can hang on just a little bit more. I still can walk, I just can't run. But if you don't need me, don't time. Oh, I'm turning back the clock. I'm turning back the clock. Oh, I'm a man who can't join the flock. How pathetic my life is.